How's it going, guys? Guru here at this fabulous lake. I was going to use my sister's camera right here, but I didn't bring this piece that goes on here, so now I can't use it. So I'm deciding to use the wonderful iPhone X as my camera, as I usually do. So I wanted to talk about being and how to really just be, how to live effortlessly. Now, most people take living effortlessly as being lazy, and that is not the case. Living effortlessly just means that no matter what you do, it sort of just flows. Living effortlessly just means that you don't put any effort into what you do, you just do it. Sort of like when you're really good at skateboarding or playing basketball, you're really good at it. You play it without thought. You just do it. Now, it's really, let me sit down here for a second. It's really not hard to do. It's not hard to do at all. I mean, it is sometimes, depending on how stubborn you are, but living effortlessly does not take a lot of work. I mean, truly it doesn't, because you're living effortlessly. Now, when you truly live effortlessly, there's an air of peace around you. There's everything that happens is just peaceful and relaxing, and troubles don't really trouble you because you're not really working towards it. You're not stressing yourself out over anything because you're just moving. You're moving with life. You're letting things happen. I first discovered how to do this back when I was probably around 17, and it really opened my eyes up. I saw a lot more of the world because it wasn't as stressful anymore. I wasn't worrying. I wasn't constantly thinking about everything. If you want, sorry, I'm having issues with my camera, but if you want to live effortlessly, here's a little exercise. Don't move unless you are moved. Don't talk unless you talk. Don't do anything unless it happens. Now, this is the hard part, the extremely hard part, because you're scared. You get scared. You're like, well, how am I supposed to do anything if I don't do it? The thing is, as you come to realize, is you automatically do these things. You automatically do everything that you do. You don't really have control. You have the illusion of control. It feels like you control things, but really, things are just happening. Basically, you are watching me right now, but it's not you that's watching. They're just watching happening, and I'm talking to you, and then your body's reacting to what I say, not consciously. You don't think about it. It's just happening, and that's how everything is. So what'll happen when you do this exercise is everything that you do will just happen. So the reason why I know this is because the first time I discovered this is I was at work. I was working at a gas station, and I remember just sitting there, and my biggest problem was I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I mean, you never know really what you want to do with your life. You never know what you truly want to do. You just do it. You find it just happens. You just boom. happens. And I was just trying to figure out, like, how do I know what I want to do? Like, where do I go? I was stuck. And all of a sudden I got this insight that said, like, if you let your subconscious move, let your subconscious take over, don't do anything consciously, then you're naturally going to move towards what you want to do. What your goal in life is just going to happen. So right then and there, I was on break at a gas station, or at my work, which was a gas station. And what happened was, I sat there and I was just quiet. There was like no thoughts, no nothing, sort of just like a waiting. But it wasn't a waiting, it was just I was just sitting there. And all of a sudden, like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but basically I just sat there doing nothing till the end of my break, where at the end of my break I just got up and started working. Like, and it was amazing. It felt amazing because, like, it wasn't like because my body truly wanted to do it, it did it. Like, it really opened my eyes, showing me that, like, I don't have to constantly worry and think and be bothered by everything that happens, because it's just something that happens. And also I noticed that it wasn't me doing the worrying, it was my body doing the worrying, it was my brain doing the worrying. I was just witnessing it. And I saw that the whole world is witnessing this stuff. Like, all of humanity, they aren't in control. If humanity was truly in control, if they truly had free will, there would be no, well, there might be murders, but there would be no depression, there would be no sadness, there would be no poor people, because they would just do it. They would just go up and they would do what they wanted and get what they wanted. The only reason you're not getting what you want is because your body doesn't want to get it yet. If your body truly wanted what you want, it'd be doing it right now. See, like, I don't consciously think I want to make these videos. I just get up, I have this feeling, and my body just goes towards that feeling. I just allow myself just to go towards making the videos, like the feeling of making videos. Like, I let my body walk wherever it wants. I let everything just happen. And, like, spiritual teachers, they say this is, what this is called is, like, non-attachment or surrendering. If you, like, especially in, like, Catholic, Christian, they say to surrender to God. That's what they mean. They mean let everything happen. Surrender to God. God is your vessel. Like, let everything go. Buddhists have non-attachment, or Hindus have basically the same thing, non-attachment. And it's surrendering is letting yourself go, letting yourself do what it needs to do. Stop trying to control everything. Like, you can still do law of attraction. You can still do, but if you're having pain trying to do law of attraction, then let yourself stop. Stop worrying about it. Let your body just do it. Let your mind just do it. Obviously, like, all right, my rules were, when I did this though, that if I ever felt like hurting myself or others, not do it. Like, obviously, try to stop yourself from, I mean, not try, but stop yourself from hurting yourself or others. But, like, just surrender. Let life happen. It doesn't mean sit down and do nothing. Like, you probably won't sit down and do nothing because your body doesn't want to. Some people will, but if you and see, yeah, in society, in society, they don't like people who don't do anything, because a person that doesn't do anything doesn't he typically hurts others. He, she, whatever, hurts others because typically he's got responsibilities, and those responsibilities include other people. So, but the thing is, when you have this freedom, when you truly move with your body, like you're just there, basically you're on a ride, you will feel so good, you will feel so free, like you will feel so amazing that you'll want to help other people. You'll want to take on your responsibilities because it won't be work anymore. Your body will just be doing it. You won't get lazy unless you're already lazy, unless you already don't do anything. But see, a lot of the times when you don't do stuff, when you're lazy, depressed, it's because you're resisting being lazy or being depressed. Sometimes you gotta just let yourself be lazy, let yourself be depressed, and let that energy fade. Like every time you resist it, it's like suppressing anger. They always say don't suppress your anger. Don't suppress anything. Don't suppress your laziness. Don't suppress anything. Let the laziness play out. Like, unless it's hurting you. If it's hurting you, then it's not doing anything. But if you know that just letting yourself be lazy is right, you'll feel better after being lazy for a little bit. You'll feel better. Like, typically that's how you know when something is right, is when you feel truly good. There's no doubts. Of course, when you're high on drugs, there's no doubts sometimes, but to truly have no doubts, because even when you are high on drugs, you always think like, oh, well, this isn't good for me or whatever. But when you know something's right, there's like no doubts. None. You just know. So I keep looking at myself instead of looking at the camera. So all I want to say, let yourself go. Let yourself be free. Don't do anything you don't want to do. Let your body do what it wants to do. Try not to hurt other people. Try not to hurt yourself. But let everything flow. Stop trying to clog the drain pipe. Alright. Thanks, guys. This was a good talk. Very enlightening speech. Let's look at that sun real quick. Right there. And have a good day. Red Guru, out.